is we are going to remove wrap application, gel application and acrylic. So what I want to do is with the acrylic, I want to etch the acrylic. So I'm using a 180 grit and I'm taking the shine off. I want to do the same with the gel and I want to do the same with the fiberglass wrap system. Okay. The next thing I generally do is I apply a hand cream or a cuticle cream around the cuticle area. Not on the nail, just around the cuticle area. Okay. I'm then going to apply cotton wool, acetone, and this is just folded up foil. Okay, so I've got my acetone pumping out, apply it. Around the nail. This needs to stay on between 10 and 15 minutes. So I'm going to do the same. The fiberglass, foil, wrap it around. Quite tightly as well. And the third one. Same again. Cotton wool. You can put your fingers in a bowl with some acetone in and some warm water underneath. You can't actually do anything else while they're soaking off, which if you've got a client that's having 3 soaked off and the rest of her nails infilled, you want to be doing her infills, buffing down for her infills while she's waiting for a soak off. Okay, so we're going to leave that for 15 minutes. So while that's soaking off, I'm just going to show you a few little tricks with nail art. So here we have colours. Okay. So the first one I'm going to show you is tiger stripes. Okay. So we're using a black and a white polish. Okay. I just use a bit of foil to put the polish on. There's the black. And I'm going to use a striper brush. You see how long that is? Okay. So we're going to go into the polish. And basically, you're just going to stripe. And on the other side. Okay. And we're going to, oops, clean our brush. I'm going to go in with the white polish. You can use any polish for this, or you can use acrylic paint. And you're just going to do end of the little stripe next to the black. Oops. Same on the other side. Okay. And clean our brush. Always keep your brushes clean. Okay, so you've got your white, your yellow, but you've got your black and white stripe. What we can also do to this is we can add a glitter. So what we need is a glitter. So we'll go in with glitter. Okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a clear, just dotting top coat down the centre, because I don't want the glitter everywhere, I just want it down the centre. And then I'm going to apply my glitter. And when I've applied it, I'm just going to top coat the whole thing. And there you have tiger stripes. Okay. So now we're going to try something else. So let's use our dotting tools. Okay. Dotting tools come in all different little sizes. You can get really large ones, really small ones. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little flower. So still got our foil. And yellow on. I'm going to make sure that the dotting tool is clean. Just clean the ends. Make sure there's no other colours on there. Okay. So you can just leave them in circles. What I tend to do is I tend to get my striping brush and pull the polish into the centre. Some more white. Use the smaller side. And again, into the centre. Okay. Go back to using our striper. Okay. There's your little flower. Okay. You can just use just the dots to make the flower. So literally you'd use 5 generally. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the centre. Okay. So now this has started drying. We can go in with more. If you want, you can add more leaves. Okay, but the little ones are just fine as they are. Just add the little leaves, which detail the brush, or with a striper brush. It's fine. Okay. So the next one I'm going to show you is just dots. We call this our Mickey Mouse. My granddaughters have this all the time. It's classed as Mickey Mouse. It's simple, it's effective. Okay, so all you're going to do is apply the dots. It's one of the most simple designs, but in the summer on toes, it's very, very popular. Okay, so it's just like Minnie Mouse. And you can do this with polish, or you can do it with paint. Right, what I'm going to show you now is stamping. There it is. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. Make sure the nail's clean. Okay, so we have got a stamping plate. Another 2 minutes and these nails come off, ladies. We have got a stamper and we have got a card to wipe the stamping plate. I want these stars on my nail. Okay. So I'm going to go in with white. Take off the stamping plate. We are going to stamp. And there it is. Okay. So now I can see exactly where I'm going to put that. Okay. Very, very easy. It's very easy to do. Okay. And you can glitter it, you can top coat it, whatever you like. Straight over with top coat. That's your stamping done. Okay. Very, very simple. Always make sure you clean your stamper with a lint roller, and it will take off anything that's on there. Clean your stamp palette with nail polish remover or acetone, depending where you get your palette from. Okay. Another thing we can do with stamping, so what you can do is you can put your polish on, you can scrape it off, stamp it onto your stamper, so there's your pattern. But then, say I want a yellow star, I'm going to use a brush and I'm going to colour in my star. Okay, so what's going to happen then is, when I place that onto the nail, the star is going to actually be yellow. Let's place it onto a black nail, see if we can see it better. So this time, as you can see, so that was the last one with the star without the colour, and this is with colour. Okay, so also on here, I want a bit of glitter, so I'm going to use my top coat, get my glitter. Now the end of your cuticle pusher is really good for this. You can pick the glitter up, and you just sprinkle it on. Okay. So there is your stamper. It's got a colour on, it's got glitter on. And there you go. Okay. Right, we'll wait for them to dry. I'll just top coat this one. When you put top coat on nail art, it makes it stand out better. So always try and get a top coat on it. And we're going to top coat the flowers. So the little flowers quite lovely, really. They are if you get them all over the nail. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to now remove these. So make sure I clean all my brushes before I put them back. dotting tool. I'm just waiting for this to dissolve. So it's been on now 15 minutes. So it's took us 15 minutes, ladies, to do 5 different nail designs. It's really not that difficult. I'm going to tackle nail art on another day. So we'll clean our nail plate. Clean the card with your stamper lint-free roller. Just take it off, apply the top. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at the soak-offs. So this is the fiberglass one. Okay, so just twist it. There you go, straight off. Okay, now you can use an orange wood stick or you can use one of your cuticle pushers. So the fiberglass has come straight off my nail. So all I need to do, 240 grit file, buff the area, no problem. So this one is gel. Same, let's give it a bit of a squeeze, pull it off. Because it's been on 15 minutes, it should just come off. You get any, that's the tip. Let me just buff it. Right, there seems to be a little bit of gel still on there. So I can either go in with a cuticle pusher that I've got specially, which I use for soak-offs. So I use this one for soak-offs and I use this one for my cuticles. I don't use the same. Okay, so I'm just going to get the rest of the gel off. Always work from the cuticle out, never this way. And the product's just coming off. If it gets stubborn, all you do is rewrap it. Okay, so you just rewrap it. Just buff the little bit that's left on. It's only a tiny amount. So remember, use your finger or your thumb to apply pressure. Okay, now the acrylic. So this one might need a little bit more coaxing off. But as you can see, off it comes. Can actually halfway through have a look and see if you need to take a bit off, because sometimes if your acrylic's thick it takes quite a while to get off. The thing on there is if you've got clients that have got soak offs on for 15 minutes, you can be doing a gel polish on their toes while they're soaking off. So make use of your time, okay? So I'm just going to look at the little residue that's on here. So if I'm not happy, it's got a little bit of residue on. So what I will do is I'm going to rewrap that. Okay. So I'm going to place cream around there. Normal foil. Fold it in half. Acetone. Place it on. Should only take a couple of minutes to get through something that's that thin. So just wrap it for a couple of minutes, okay? So these two, what we're going to do now is we've soaked them off. So I'm going to white block buff them. Make sure there's no product on. Now these can be prepped for another set of nails. If not, I would apply cuticle oil onto the nail. Okay, so the nail art we did earlier, we have got stamping with colour and glitter, stamping without. Okay, we've got the little flowers and the big flowers with a striper and a dotting tool. We have got the dots. This is like Minnie Mouse dots. And then we've got your tiger stripes. So this was just done with a striping brush and a white and black polish. So literally in 15 minutes, we've got 5 different patterns. Okay. This has been on a minute now. So again, I'm gonna take it off. And there it comes. Okay, so I'm just going to buff that nail to get the excess off. I've got a little paper cut at the bottom of my nail as well, you'll see it coming up and going down. White block buffer. Make sure all the product's off. Cuticle oil. Rub it in. So we had wrap, gel, acrylic, all off within 25 minutes from start to finish. Okay, so there's no need, ladies, to keep taking it off and buffing it unless you've applied your acrylic quite thick. Then you might need to take it off and buff it. But other than that, these nails are now ready for acrylic, gel or wrap systems. Okay.